Coswheel CT20. Let's unbox it right after this intro. We got the instruction manual, some QR codes, pedals, so we got inside a little bag with quite a few tools. Allen keys, this multi-purpose tool, and a Phillips head screwdriver. We got a whole bunch of spare screws. We got some reflective pads. We got the power charger for the bike, which surprisingly is pretty small. And that power charger have its own instruction manual for some reason, so I guess it could be good to read this for safety. Woo! Headlamp. Okay, I'm switching to the scissors. The knife was very cool, but a bit dangerous, so I'm going back to scissors, like a grandma. All right, 4 keys. Oh, missed the knife already. Okay.
Nope, do not cut that.
No, I didn't change into an Asian boy. That's my assistant Michael. He's a bit more experienced with bikes. Well, kind of. It took us about 30 minutes to put this e-bike together and all tools were included in the box. Once we finish, we can appreciate this bike good looks. This is possible the most beautiful e-bike I ever seen. With the hand grip and seat in brown leather and some accents in copper, this bike have a lot of character and a nice retro style reminiscent of cafe racer motorcycles. It looks a bit bigger than on the pictures, measuring 176 centimeters long and 68 centimeters wide. With big off-road 20-inch tires and 5 inches wide, it's a bit heavy at about 40 kilograms. The headlamp in front is big and looks pretty cool. It feels like it belongs in a big Japanese street motorcycle. We also have turning lights, rear and front, and brake lights. The frame of the bike is made of aluminum in grey color with a hint of emerald, with the Coswheel logo big in the center. I'm 180 centimeters tall and 88 kilograms. I feel like the size of this bike is absolutely perfect for me. They made the seat a bit longer in front to accommodate a child in front, and you can take a passenger in the back as well, or use the rear rack to carry some boxes. There is a small compartment in the center of the frame. I normally use this to put my chain lock and sometimes the charger. We have a large colorful display which is very easy to read under direct sunlight or at night and have plenty of useful information. The battery is concealed in the frame of the bike. That doesn't only looks good, it can be an advantage to keep it a bit low-key in some cities with e-bike restrictions. Overall, I would say it looks awesome. But how does it perform? The CT20 have a 750 watt brushless motor with 5-speed level capable of 55 km per hour top speed. I actually managed to go up to 52 km per hour. The acceleration is not bad. It gets to 40 km within a few seconds, and from there the acceleration slows down significantly. It takes about the same amount of time from 0 to 40 as 40 to 50. By the way, if you are enjoying this video so far, a sub to the channel will be accelerating. The hill ride climbing ability is off 30% if rely only on the motor, but you can climb a lot steeper hill if also pedal at the same time. The brakes are absolutely amazing. We have hydraulic system with relatively big discs that in combination with the 5-inch wide wheels are very reliable. And if you want to have fun, it's quite easy to lock the brakes and treat for fun in either trails or off-road. If you want to get some fitness on your commute, you can just use this bike as a regular bicycle. There are 7 Shimano speed gears. Considering that this bike is rather big and heavy, I was surprised how easy it is to pedal, and you can also use assistant power in which the motor will actively help you while climbing hills by releasing some of the stress of your legs. I feel like the system power was a bit off for me, as it will assist a bit too much and there is no way to regulate that. The way I like to ride this e-bike most of the time is by just use it as a motorcycle in which you just accelerate and go. But every now and then I will pedal for about 100 or maybe 200 meters to exercise my legs a bit, and very seldom will use assistant power, mostly while climbing hills. In case you wonder if this could be a suitable ride for girls or smaller riders, I did let my friend Josefina give it a go and she loves it. She's about half my weight and 30 centimeters shorter than me, and she say she have a blast riding this e-bike. By the way, I did a photo session with Josefina on this bike on bikini. If you want to see those photos, you can go to my Instagram, check for the link in the description down below. And for those big guys out there watching this video, you'll be happy to know that the maximum payload is of 200 kilograms or over 400 pounds. So basically this bike is suitable for anybody. The ESC felt really smooth, what makes it very comfortable and intuitive while riding. The handling is also great. Yet again, it doesn't feel like a big bike, it's quite agile in traffic and very stable at high speed. The seat, even though it looks like leather, is actually made of high quality PU material, which is better at dissipating heat and is more durable. In my opinion, it's a bit hard for very long rides, and in combination with the lack of rear suspension, it can get a bit bumpy when going over some bad roads. On the other hand, the front suspension felt very responsive. The riding position is quite comfortable, either you're riding as a conventional bike or relying on its motor. The battery in the CT20 is actually pretty big, at 960 watts, offering pretty good range. Coswheel claimed that a 100 kilograms rider constantly riding at 20 kilometers per hour in flat roads can achieve a total range of 80 kilometers and 120 kilometers with assistant power. In my test, I managed to get about 55 kilometers while commuting in the city, riding quite aggressively and with a few hills every now and then. Because the battery is inside the frame, it's also waterproof and it have an anti-theft system. You'll need to use a key to open it in case you want to remove it to charge it at home. You can also charge it without the need to remove it, and it takes approximately 6 to 8 hours to fully charge. At this point, you are probably thinking, how does this e-bike compare to the very popular Super73? Overall, the riding experience and power are more or less similar. I personally prefer the design of the Coswheel a lot more, with the concealed battery, with anti-theft and the small compartment in the middle to carry small things. The CT20 also offers better range and is more affordable. I think nowadays, with the increase of gas prices, this e-bike is such a great PV for commuting in the city. If you are considering leaving the car at home and instead have a cleaner and much more fun way of transportation, I would highly recommend this e-bike. If you have enjoyed this review, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I'm Gabi from Race Studios, and I'll catch you up in the next video.